but I will do my work at the same time.
Okay, Sarah, you can help me mute whoever who forget to mute. Okay, welcome
Okay.
to our first Monday Zoom training. It's like been a long time since the last one because July is a long month, right? It's a very long month. Yeah. So of course tonight I'll be touching a very important topic and also very useful for people who are building the business, right? Of course this is recorded. Okay, so whoever is not in, quickly ask them to come in to learn about this topic. Okay, so the next topic is how to share new skin with different people, right? Yeah. So I will share what are the I actually I put your prospect, right, your so-called your network, right, into 8 categories of people. Okay, 8 different categories of people. So basically, right, different group of people, right, sometimes there's a certain way to approach them to share either about the product or the business, right? So of course this is compiled from my years of building the business, right? My own experience. But of course, sometimes your working mentors may have their own unique experiences. So yeah, after today's session, you all can discuss with your working mentor, right? Can get their own experiences also. Okay. So let me just share my deck. It is recorded, huh? Can see my
Yeah,
deck.
recorded.
Okay. Can see my slide.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so how to share new skin with different people? Like I mentioned, the 8 categories of people. Okay, actually, this is for those who don't know. This is actually Rainho, our system founder, very famous. Sharing also. He actually that time he called 5P lah. Okay, 5 different kind of people, 5 profile. Okay, but that was like 15 years ago. So of course, some of the things he shares still relevant. So when I still remember when I did this deck about it's been a while since I done this class with my people. So when I prepared this deck the last time, right, I listened to his audio again. So apparently a lot of things he share are still very relevant. Then I add 3 more categories because I mean the world had changed compared to 15 years ago right? So there are certain things that, like I said, still relevant, but there are some new things that is in the current environment and climate. Okay. Okay, so I will start with, okay, basically, right, New Skin is a people business, right? Okay. It's not, we are not here to sell things one. For those who are in the business for a while, you know what I mean. It's never to sell things. Because sell things, right? You all know my background. Why do I leave my 11 years of insurance, building up a good renewal income and start from zero in New Skin if it's selling things, right? Why do I continue sell, right? Yeah. So here is always about building a pipeline, a network of people, right? So it's a people business. Okay. So here I list down 3 types of people actually very hard to succeed one in our business. Okay. So what I share with you this you'll see why later. Okay. The first type, okay, people with no dreams or goals in life. Wow, this type of people are very difficult. Okay. I met someone like this recently. I think Sarah will know who I mean. TC the prospect. Yeah. Sarah, right? So TC got prospect. Really leh. He really got no dreams and goals in life. He after work, he go home and play game. Okay. And then after go to work, and like that, I ask him what dream, he say no dream. Like, really nothing one. I ask him to think of something, he also cannot. Okay. People like that, that's one type. The second type, okay, people who are arrogant. Okay, arrogant people or individualistic people. Because this is a people business, it's a team game. A person who is very arrogant, high ego, individualistic, very hard to do well here one. Okay, very hard to do well. And then the third type, okay, people who are calculative. Okay, some of the leaders who have been in the business for a while, you all know what I mean by people who are calculative will not be able to do well here because you will feel that wow, your effort is not reciprocated, or you feel that wow, not worth it to put this kind of effort. So very calculative will not do well because you will be doing this business with a lot of complaint and things like that, right? Okay, so these 3 types of people. Okay, so why I say these 3 types is because if you happen to come across any of your friends or your network belong to these 3 category of people, I feel I think sometimes this kind of people could be energy sucker, if you know what I mean. We call it energy vampire. Okay, put that aside first, but still maintain the relationship. We never know, ma. Sometimes people may change, right, due to life experiences and things like that. So yeah, so why I say put aside first? Because this kind of people very hard to, firstly, very hard to bring into the business also, right? And when they come in now, wow, it will be quite difficult to handle them, or in a sense, okay, so just to let you know, okay, so everything start from communication, right? When you want to prospect people, always start from communication. So who do you start communicating first? Okay, maybe this I throw. I mean, for the NuSkin business, right, it's about communication, right, with people, right? Maybe Nick, brother Nick, maybe you want to answer this. Who do you start communicating first? Can you hear me? Nick, are you there?
Yeah, I'm actually on the bed actually.
On the what?
Bed.
Oh. So you
Tired lah.
you see this question, everything start from communication. Who do you communicate first? Who should you
Do I start
communicate?
You mean what, communicating with people?
Yeah. Who do you start communicating with? This business is about communication, right? In a sense, right? It's a people business, ma. So
Yeah.
who do you start communicating first? Probably you say Adeline, right?
Definitely my wife lah. Who else?
Okay.
I
was thinking
wake up, sleep, also talk about business.
Okay, but you see now y'all in the NuSkin business together, y'all can talk about common goals, right? Last time only talk about your own business, now you can talk another business. Okay, basically, it's you. Okay, Reinhold always say, right? Settle yourself before you settle others. Why I say this is important? In the first place, right? Before you even want to start to talk to people about the products or the business opportunity, you ask yourself, have you already settled yourself first? Do you 100% believe in the company? Do you 100% believe in the product? Do you 100% believe in the technology, the comp plan, and of course, our system and success together? Do you 100% believe in your upline, right? Because if you never settle all this, when you go and talk to people, right, the success rate may not be high. So this is very important. A lot of people always say, I want to start, settle others, but settle yourself first. How this is important, okay? So next, you must also position yourself that not everyone will do NuSkin. Okay, not everyone will do NuSkin. Not everyone will take product, right? In fact, if everyone do NuSkin, the world will be in chaos. Why? We need people to cook for us in the restaurant, right? We need people to drive the MRT, right? The pilot the plane, right? In fact, yeah, I don't know whether she's in, right? We have a senior SU pilot also exploring the business, right? Yeah. So not everyone, you must always tell yourself, not everyone will do this business. But you never try, you never know. Okay. But you have to tell yourself first, no matter how good you think the business is, you 100% believe there will be people who don't believe one. Okay. So this to position yourself first. Okay. So what we want to do is to filter out those. Okay, it's a number game. So what we want to do is to filter out who will do this business by talking to different categories of people. Okay, so basically your network. Okay, and of course, it's always easier to start with family, friends, relatives. Most of y'all, right, actually do start with your immediate family or relatives, right? But actually, for me, I think even for Sarah and Chris, right, yeah, we didn't. Somehow our relative don't believe in us. But most people is always start with family, your own wife, your spouse, your sister, your siblings, right? Yeah, but I want to remind everyone, okay, no matter how big is your so-called warm market, right? Okay, the biggest market is still the core market. So you must always try to find ways to tap into the core market or know how to explore the core market because it's the biggest market, because it's the world at large and it's unlimited, right? No matter how big is your warm market, it's always a finite number, right? You won't suddenly have a new cousin or a new sibling, right? You know what I mean? Okay. And then of course, so the world at large, right? So there are 8 categories of people you can talk to. Okay, so I list down about 8 category size. So the key is, right, to tell this, because different category of people got different way of thinking and different background, right? So the key is, right, is to tell these people, when you know their profile, tell them what they want to hear and not what you want to say. Okay, and of course, listen to them more also, right? Okay, so this is important. Okay, so let me start with the first category of people. Okay, we call them okay, business owners. Okay, actually in our midst today we have a few business owners, right? Like of course Adeline and I mean Nick and Adeline, Cam and Andre, right? All these are your own business, right? So business owner, okay, there are some are small business owner, or like one person, the business owner, sole proprietor, then employ a few couple of staff, Okay. So this group of so-called small business owners, right? Okay, they are concerned with what? This group of people, they're concerned with profit and revenue. Okay. So of course, okay, before that, let's make position. Most of the time, your mentor also teach you, right? When you share the NuSkin so-called opportunity, right? Try to use product approach first. So this one is more for like what, let's say you already closed already, then you want to share with them the business. Or also like sometimes you can, so even for business owners, right, like this case small business, also try to use product approach first. Okay. Why? Because sometimes you share business, right? It's like it triggers a logic mind. Product approach is more of a need based and a desire. Okay. Because it's like if you share business, they think too much, right? Then sometimes you want to share the product, they already like reject you because you already show your cards, that is a direct sales business, so they may not want to listen to the product, right? Yeah, so try to share product first, then after that cannot then share business, or they already taking product, then you can use whatever you learned today, right, to share, to start a conversation about looking at our business. Okay, so all these small business owners, right, they are concerned with what? Profit and revenue, because this is what their business is about, right? So when you share our business plan, remember the 5-25-125, right? Sharing our business plan with sharing and building bonus, right? For those who know what I mean, the sharing will be attractive to them because they are looking at retailing, which is something that they can relate to, right? Like sell something, earn something, like retailing. Okay, so share how our business, right? Our NuSkin business gives all the benefit of a traditional business without the usual problem. Like for example, right? The usual business problem will be issue will be, first you have to start with a certain capital, right? And you have to start paying rental, you have to start paying wages, you have to start buying stock, right? Warehousing, things like that. So share with them how we have we don't have all this, but yet we can have the kind of profit and revenue that can even match their business in a way, right? Let them show them that we can give you the benefit of what you are getting from, but without all the usual problem of a traditional business, right? As like for example in our business, okay, when you don't have so-called, you don't sell anything in that month, okay, that's the worst one, right? But in a traditional business, if you don't have revenue or the stock not moving, let's say you open a shop selling clothes, okay, if nobody buy your clothes, you still have to pay a rental. You still have to pay your wages, right? Your staff, right? Yeah. So share something, things like that, okay, to let them see that it's also a business, but without all these traditional business rules, right? Okay, and then of course, because we are in wellness, so those wellness spa owners, right? Because they are also in the beauty and health products. So you can share how our technology can help them bring in more business. Okay, so you can share about collaboration, right? Like beauty devices, Prism.io. Okay, like I have I don't know whether she logged in today, right? So I have a spa business owner, right? She actually incorporated our beauty device into her business, Yeah, she even had packages whereby the client come in and do a Lumi Spa, then Galvanic Spa, and also the boost, right? Then she actually put a certain package, a certain price, or something like that. Yeah. Then of course, we have Prism.io, right? And of course, our DNA test, right? Some of y'all in my group chat saw, right? I collaborated with a spectacle shop, right? So all these are small business owners also. So how we can use our DNA kit to help them, all things like that, to give you some idea. Okay, then big business owners where they own a company with at least 50 staff. Okay, so all these people, because they are looking at big numbers, so they are higher caliber. So they are looking at big picture, not just income, because their income already very high. So these people, right, sometimes when you share our business, especially when they have big business, talking about millions of dollars kind of revenue, maybe like maybe the income part may not attract them so much. You can share about corporate culture. Okay, share with them our initiative like our Nourish the Children, Children Heart Fund. You see, a lot of big companies, the owner, right? Sometimes like you never know, they feel that, wow, actually they didn't think of doing this kind of charity event. But with our NuSkin business, they can actually be involved very naturally, right? In a sense, right? Because sometimes it's an extra so-called budget or time they had to set aside to do this, right? But they actually wanted to do something like that, you see, but they cannot incorporate into their own business. So you say, hey, when you do the NuSkin business, you can do this, right? You can help people and then tell these people also, right? They with this business, okay, with our NuSkin business, we can help people by giving them a business opportunity than just a job. Because they own a company that employ people, right? But same thing, all these are employees. During bad times, they may have to force to ask their staff to go, right? Because they are not a charity organization. But if they build a business like us, okay, they can help to give people a plan B or a business opportunity that they themselves can stop. I mean, like take away from them rather than like a job, right? Where you can, as an employee, anytime your job can take away. Okay, let them know that they are empowered to be able to do this. Okay, with our NuSkin business, right? And also can touch about health because all these big company owners, a lot of them they don't have good health because very stressful to build a business to this kind of skies today, right? So yeah, so then these people actually you also can use product approach first, you see, then can and also can leave and by doing this business, right, they also can leave a legacy for their children. Yeah, because it's not easy to pass down a traditional business. If you all know what I mean, right? You build a business, right? Sometimes not necessarily, your children want to take over. Let's say, for example, Nick, okay, Ashley may not want to take over your business. Am I right? So I still remember there was one of my early days of COVID. One of my business builder is actually he's the funeral service director. He's actually the founder of Singapore Funeral Services. Okay, so he was exploring the business then. So when I was chatting with him, he was sharing with me, because what's his business? He sell coffin. He sell coffin and sell funeral services. You think his children will take over this business in this modern world? Yeah, so this is the traditional business rules, right? You see, they build a business, so much effort to build a business, but they cannot leave it as a legacy for the children because the children don't want to take over it, you see. But with a NuSkin business, even the children don't want to do the NuSkin business, right? Because after a while, it becomes self-running, right? It's a very good asset or legacy you leave for your children, am I right? Yeah. And then, like I mentioned, most business owner, big business have poor health, also can use product approach first also. Okay, then we can share examples of ST leaders who are big business owners. We have a lot of such examples, right? Who are used to be big business owner. Then after they do NuSkin, they join ST, or some of them eventually sold their business and do the NuSkin business full time. Okay, yeah. So this is the first category. Okay, so second category are employees. Okay, so this is the biggest category. Okay, employees, we have the white collar people. That means people with higher salary. Okay, higher salary means higher stress, and it will of course lead to health issue, right? Yeah. So this group of people actually, because their income is very high, right? So maybe you want to use the like do direct sales, and they may not attract them. But then again, never say never, right? So what should we do? Use product approach. Because like I say, right, a lot of them will be overweight, losing their hair, in poor health, right? Can we use our amazing Farmers product to help them, to approach them first? Okay, get them in to build a relationship, right? Then after that, when they become a client already, then you see now currently there's this fear of retrenchment, right? So doing a review with them, start chatting with them, listen to them, and then it's everyday people are faced with retrenchment news, right? Yeah, especially in the last 1 year, right? In fact, in Singapore, I don't know about Brunei, okay, or Borneo, right? Yeah. So then slowly share with them that effort and hard work in corporate okay, may not result in higher pay, unlike our business, right? Our business very straightforward. If you work hard, okay, you put a lot of effort, okay, you definitely earn more commission, right? Or your income for your business, right? But not in employment. Sometimes you have to play the corporate game. You have to climb the corporate ladder, you have to play all those corporate games. So you can chat about such things. Especially some of us, like myself, I'm a employee before. I'm also a self-employed as an insurance, right? Yeah. So let them know that you should have a plan B, lor. That's after they become your customer, am I right? Yeah. Then tell them they can lead a big team here also, right? People respect them. Okay. When you are here in NuSkin, right, you lead a big team. People respect you not by your rank. It's because we add value to people. Very different. In corporate world, sorry, people respect you sometimes no choice because of your higher rank, right? To me, that is not real respect. Or that is like a bit forced respect. Okay. But here, no. Because here we don't pay any salary. We don't, like, nobody is getting a salary. So when people respect us, it's really because we really help them. We already add a lot of value to them. Okay. Then of course, the other type of employees are the blue collar people, right? Low salary, lower salary staff. Okay. So this group of people, of course, you can use Plan B, small side income on a part-time basis to supplement their current income. Of course, a lot of these people sometimes they do part-time job outside because not enough for the family, ma. So sharing with them, this business can bring them some side income, right? Because this group of people, right, because they never earn big money before, like the white collar, okay, like 5 digit a month kind, right? So when you share like, wow, this business, our opportunity can earn big income or leading a big team, may not attract them. It may be quite intimidating to this group of people. Okay, so it may be quite intimidating to this group. So this group of people also includes what? People like the sales staff, okay, where you buy from from the shops where you buy your clothes, your shoe, your watch, everything. Okay. Yeah. So for me, maybe I give you some tip what I do to prospect this group of people. Okay. So how do I even get their contact to start with? So for example, let's say I buy I shop for my watches. Okay. So of course my name card is always ready one. So I shop for my watches, for example, or I shop for my shoe, or I start conversation with them. Then sometimes I will say that, hey, if this new model come in or this shoe got this design come in, can you inform me? Okay, yeah. Then that's where I will take this opportunity. Oh, this is my name card. Then after that, I will also, hey, can I have your number in case you lose my card? So you can contact me, okay, when this particular model I want come to your shop. You see, like that I will then have their contact because they want to give you a contact, because they will hope that you buy something for their shops, right? Because some of these salespeople, although they are not the owner, right, they do have profit sharing if the sales of the shop reach a certain level. Yeah, that's how I get number from all these sales staff. I think some of y'all know I always do this, right, very constantly. Yeah. And then once you get a contact, you can also start chatting with them, because you got a contact already, right? You can chat with them and then share about, like, both in retail, you can say, hey, now retail is very bad. So like you share the concept of having a plan B, or because when the shop not doing well, you may be asked to go, things like that. So you see, the key is find way to get their contact and then talk in their lingo. That means like share things that is relevant to them. Okay, then of course the self-employed also quite a big group of people, right? Okay, self-employed will be, I put some of the common groups or insurance people. Okay, like myself, I also insurance people, right? Yeah. So when you talk to insurance people, right, let's say you want to bring them into the business or what, right? Okay, of course, same thing. All these people also can use product approach first. What I'm trying to say, if you want to share the business, right, this is the approach you can use. Okay. So for insurance people, okay, never say we are better than them. It's like that one. We never say we are better than other people. Okay. Let them say themselves that they are not doing okay, but we can never say that they are not. We are better. Okay. Although even if we know, for me, I know I'm better. We are better than insurance people because I come from insurance, right? 11 years in Prudential, right? I still choose NuSkin, right? Means I see both industry, right? But even for me, I won't even say that to the insurance people because it hurts their ego and then they'll become very defensive, right? Yeah. Then of course for insurance people, right? Some of y'all should know already, even Nick, right? Yeah, we share a collaboration with them to do lead generation with our nature with nurture. You can use this approach to talk to the insurance people, right? Okay. Then yeah, like I say, also can use product approach for the insurance people, right? Insurance got people who are overweight or have for people unhealthy and have because very stressful job. Okay. Then after that, right? Then when they in ready, right, that your client, then you can chat with them, chit chat with them during your review. You see, so you can share as for me, I always will share. I used to be ex-agent. Why I choose this business. It means I never say they are no good. I say why I choose this business. So for example, I can say things like I press on their pain points for insurance people. You see, like for example, right? Not many people are willing to refer their friends to insurance agent, right? Sometimes they say, okay, I'll refer. Even you service the client well. I always start to say this to insurance agent one. But you see, with our business, right? Our client also don't need to open mouth one, don't need to refer one. People will still ask once they are transformed, right? I think some of you all already experienced this before, right? Even for Nick, right? When you transform well, okay, people will ask, and then this referral will naturally happen, right, to your consultant. But it doesn't happen to insurance one. Insurance, you must ask your client to give referral, right? And sometimes your client say, okay, but never give one lah. Oh, I think many of us are guilty of this, right? How many of us actively give referral to our insurance agent? Think about it, right? Oh, and then also share the things about like the more clients they have, right? Okay, the insurance people, okay, all this is like slowly. I'm just giving you some of the content you can start sharing with them, okay, to press their pain point. Just don't say that we are better than them, okay? For example, the more clients they have, the more bosses they have, okay, and the older they become, all these clients, right, all their clients are so-called, the more claims need to be processed, okay? When you are in the industry very long, or a lot of your clients grow old with you, that's where they start to do their claiming because all the illness come already, the cancer come already. Then you'll be spending a lot of time processing claim rather than selling new insurance, right? And then all these plans are already no longer earn commission, but you still need to service them. Commission is only earned on 3 to 5 years on a reducing basis, for those who don't know how insurance works, okay? Yeah. And all these clients, right, after a certain age or when they start to claim insurance, they cannot buy new plan anymore. You cannot sell them new things, but you still have to service them. So this is one of their pain points. Okay. And for us, right, in this business, our client, the older our client become, the more they need our products. Am I right? Right? The more they need our products, right? Yeah. Okay. And then of course, I also share things like their sales quota. For the insurance business, the sales quota and awards and commission need to be requalified every year. That's why as agent, I very sian about 1st January because whatever effort I do for the real, all reset to zero, start all over again. Okay. Or even though clients continue to pay the premium, I cannot use that case I closed this year for next year. Right? I'm every year I have a fresh quota one. But you see, our difference is our products is FMCG, right? Fast moving consumer goods. Okay, so for us, right, as long as our client continue to use our products, our dual pack, our well-being pack, our skincare, our Lumi Spa, right, our sharing and building our lead bonus remain the same. Okay, it's always the same sharing building bonus, right? If you hit a certain volume and then not reducing like insurance commission, right? And the points can be used for awards and trips every single year, correct? Your client this year buys a product from you, right? You use it to qualify for commission or what, right? Next year they buy the same. I mean, especially sometimes they buy monthly one, right? Or what, right? Or the points also can be used for whatever award in the following year. Insurance, this doesn't happen. Every case they close this year, right? Next year cannot use already. This is one of their pain points also. Okay, just to give you some tips when I talk to insurance people. Okay, yeah, and then I also will share both businesses, right? Both insurance and our business, right, will have attrition. Attrition means people who leave the business. But you see, our NuSkin business, we have lower barrier to entry for recruitment in terms of qualification, age, and geographical location. For Singapore, okay, for Singapore insurance people, right, you have to be, for men, you have to finish NS. Sometimes it's like above 21, right? Singapore, 18 years old can join already. You all know our Joel story, right? Joel, 18 years old join us already. Okay, then for insurance, right, my time, last time O level also can join. Okay, now become poly, and poly minimum is poly and above. Okay, last time sorry, A level can join. A level, O level can join. Then now slowly become A level, then now become poly. Okay, so you see here, right, in NuSkin, we don't even look at a qualification. Anyone above 18 can sign up. Am I right? Yeah. Then of course, we can sign up anyone from our 50 countries, right? NuSkin has exposure with, right? Which insurance cannot, Insurance, you can only recruit people in the country that you are staying, Yeah, in the rare cases, sometimes you can actually do those overseas program whereby, but it's quite limited, maybe like one country or Malaysia or maybe Thailand only. Or recently they introduced such, but it cannot be like us, 50 countries. Okay, so that's insurance issue. Okay, then of course, you can share a successful insurance agent who didn't want to perform. Of course, none other than our Rin Ho, right? You all know our system founder used to be from GE, right? Yeah, he was with GE for 4 years, and then now he founded success together, and then the rest is history. So a lot actually, in our NuSkin business side, a lot of ex-insurance agent and a lot of accountants. Okay, like in our team, we have a lot of accountants. I myself also accountant by training. Okay, so the other group of self-employed will be people like property agents and developer, right? So these people, same thing, use a product approach first, okay, to prove that our product can talk. Okay, like I mentioned, when you slim down well, people ask ready, okay? And remind them again, we are FMCG, fast-moving consumer good. People use on a monthly basis, daily basis, right? But who buy property every other year? So all these are big ticket item. So some property agent, they sell one property, the next time they sell is 2-3 years later. Sometimes, I mean, those not so serious type. You know what I mean? The money will take about 3 to 6 months to get the commission. Okay, and then property industry is cyclical in nature. Okay, yeah. Also for us is FMCG it's not cyclical it's evergreen industry. Every other year, right? People are looking for health, right? I mean, especially after the pandemic, right? People are more health conscious. Okay, and then property usually is individual effort rather than team effort. It's hard to build a team in property, or especially in Singapore, because firstly the overriding is low, and then there's no loyalty one. I'm sure y'all in Singapore, I don't know about Borneo, right? Y'all see your property agent now keep changing company, right? Yeah, one day in PropNext, one day in another company, ERA, then after that, go back to PropNext again, no? Merry-go-round one. Usual for property agents in Singapore. Okay. Then for us, right, it's very hard for other people to poach our builders one. Right? Our because no other company can fight with our in terms of our commission and our technology. Yeah. So we don't have so much issue of people jumping around, moving around. Okay. And then for developers, right, they understand people buy property for 3 reasons, right? Self-stay, rental income, and capital appreciation. So you use their lingo. So you tell them in this business, right, we build people instead of land and so our lead bonus is like the rental. So talk in the lingo. So it's like we every BL we created in our network, right? Is it like a asset? Is it like a self-generating asset? They take care of the property themselves somehow. You don't have to care, right? They'll make sure they do their 3,000 points, right? Then you get their lead bonus. It's like a rental, right? Yeah. So you see when one of our townhall become a COE, when one day Nick become a COE, I think Nick is aiming to be COE, of course, right? Yeah, it's a capital appreciation. My asset become, it's like, no, my capital appreciate. Because a BL started as a BL, then become a COE. Yeah, so you talk in their lingo, our business. Okay, then of course, self-employed also include professionals who open a audit firm, or like Sarah, for example, right? She's an accountant. She owns a corporate accounting firm, right? Yeah. So lawyer doctor also consider this category as architect who open an architect firm, right? Yeah. So these people also very good to use product approach first. Okay, and because all these people usually have bad health. Hey, doctor also got bad health. You all don't think some doctor also overweight, I can see, right? Yeah, due to high stress and long working hours, right? Yeah, so active income, then remind these people, right? When they become your client, right? During your conversation with them, you review, can start a topic, start topic about active income, passive income, the concept. So all these people, right? They have despite many years of doing what they are doing, it's still very active income, right? All these self-employed, because it's like the doctor, if the doctor, the clinic don't open, who can these people see? They cannot see the nurse, right? Then the income stop, right? It's still very active income. A GP who opens a clinic, right? Yeah, so they have money, but they got no time and no health to enjoy their wealth. Okay, so share and ST, right? We have a lot of leaders who used to be doctor, used to be architect, used to be lawyer, used to be accountant, right? I'm sure every one of this category, all of us can name at least a name, right? Or even we even have ex-MP in the business, right? Yeah. Then of course, self-employed also include PHV, private hire vehicle. Okay, things like Gojek, Grab, Tada. I think Brunei only got one, right? Yeah, can't remember the name of all these. So for those in Singapore, you all know, right? We can share with the Grab driver about our DNA kit collaboration, placing advertisement in a vehicle. Then they can earn a margin. Every kit sold, they can earn $30, $49, $50. Yeah. Yeah, so to supplement their miserable Grab income. Nowadays, Grab not earning as well already. We all know when we start to realize that the Grab fare a bit low, good for us, but it's bad for the drivers. Okay, so sometimes, right, how I make the Grab to give you some tip how I make the Grab driver to talk to me is I'll start the conversation hey, that means like how you doing? Yeah, how you doing? Let them talk. Because let them when you ask how are they doing, how is the business? How's your business? I can tell you 90% of Grab driver all say damn jialat, very bad, which is true. Because a lot of people are retrenched, so all come and drive Grab. Okay, so of course, because Grab C got so many drivers, right? They actually the incentive not as good. And then also the same pie, right? More people eat, so they have less. Yeah. So they will start complaining they are not earning enough, blah 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 blah. That's where you can share how you can help them earn extra money by selling the kits, right? So making an extra margin or even exploring this business on the side. Okay. That's where I can I get interested, I get the contact and things like that. Okay, then fourth category, housewives, right? Housewives. And housewives, right? Their focus, of course, is on taking care of family, am I right? So approach with product needs. Yeah, because sometimes housewives, they may not see themselves doing a business per se. So you can use product needs, because for themselves, product need for the wives, and for the family, the kids and the hubby, right? Especially the hubby is the main breadwinner, right? You should let them know that why it's important that the hubby remains healthy. If not, anything happen to the hubby, right? The income stop, then there's a big problem for the family, am I right? And then also when they are housewife for too long, it's also very hard for them to go back to working life. Then this one, this one, I think more effective, the lady talk, the lady talk about this. When men talk to the housewife about this, a bit funny sometimes. You see, so you see, for example, this one, the lady talk, the usual ladies talk, okay? If hubby got affair, will they choose to divorce or will they choose to close one eye because they need the financial support? This is the typical ladies talk, okay? Cannot rely on alimony because the husband may not have a high income, right? And the alimony is meant for the kid, right? It's not meant for you, So is it good to have a plan B? You see, these are some of the things that ladies can actually, share with another fellow housewife, right? Yeah, a fellow lady, right? Yeah. Then of course another thing you all can use is, must you ask them they must use our product diligently so that they'll look good longer. So the husband got less excuse to stray. Things like that. So this one, like I say men say this a bit funny ladies say to ladies still okay. Okay. Okay, fifth category, Tai, my favorite category. I have a few Tai clients. Okay. For people in Brunei, I don't know whether you know what is Tai. Yeah. Tai is not housewife. Housewives must take care of family. Tai got maid one. Tai is just spend money only. So Tai, but I can tell you, straightforward, just use product approach. Frankly, not saying cannot lah. Lower chance okay. To use business approach. They won't want they won't want because they are getting every month they get few $1,000s for them. Maybe even I even heard a case of $10,000 for their husband who are tycoons to spend. Okay, why would they want to do a business, right? Yeah. Then we tell them they like to use premium product. I say our product used by celebrity. Then they also like to show off to their friend they know about good products one. So in fact, right, the more expensive the better. Our H-Stock is premium product, right? Yeah. So for Tai, I tell you in fact cheap things they don't want to use
你做什么？侯继明做什么？明天？
来帮我 mute 一下 ，OK？ So you see, right?
今天做什么？今天
Sarah can help me mute Boon Hui. Okay, so in fact for Tai, right? Like I say,
我这边写带
the
的，
more
你没有
expensive
做咩？
the better.
今天你做什么 Simon？
I think
我 according to schedule， 明天做什么？今天做什么？
Yeah, I thought I make Sarah the
I
co-host.
think Cheryl 有 mute 吧
Yeah, because I on the screen. Okay. So sixth category older the elderly or retired people. Okay. So this group of people of course use product approach but like I say never say never we have people who 60 plus also come in and do the business, am I right? Yeah. So this category use product approach, keep them healthy, help them in their health, those that help in their health, okay? And they may have a huge network, okay, due to their age and experience, and their network will notice the transformation also, right? Although and this group of people, they are not economically valuable already in the corporate world, right? Nobody will employ a 60-year-old, am I right? Yeah, but they can still provide, tell them they can still provide value to others in terms of health and business opportunity. So with the NuSkin business, right, whatever age, you also valuable one. Okay, you can provide value to people. So some of them may like this kind of thing, you see. Especially those like 60 years old, retrenched already. Very hard for them to go back to work already, right? Then you can share. So let's say they're already using your products, right? You can say there's actually a business opportunity behind, right? Yeah. And also, you see, they might also need the financial support, right? If the kids are not provided, not every time, not all kids will give their parents allowance, right? So tell them it's good to have their own financial independence also, right? This group of people. Okay, then of course the seventh category, okay, is people like Joel, okay, young people, 18 years old, 19 years old, 20 years old, late 20s, early 30s, okay, yeah. So for this group of people, you can tell them, hey, they can start earning sharing bonus even without spending a single cent. For example, like our test kit, can they share the test kit and earn our margin, right? Then this group of people also can prospect their older parents, right? They will have parents, they will have auntie, they will have older friends, right? They will have relatives, and some of them could be working in a company, they have like colleagues. So don't think that these people, they cannot do the business. Okay, that's why every group of people, right, there's a way to talk to them. But some of them can even start with small product. Lumi Spa, if someone who has been working for a while, a lady, or right, a 20 plus lady also can afford a Lumi Spa, right? It's actually cheaper than the Luna, right? They buy from there's this brand, right? This vibrating thing, the skincare one, right? Yeah. Then they can tell them they can post on social media. They buy the Luna, right? The skincare thing, the skin device, right? On let's say Sephora. But when they post on social media, they get nothing from Luna, but they buy on Lumi Spa, they share on social media, they get a sharing bonus. Share with them, things like that. Anyway, you need to use the skincare, and we are better than our Lumi Spa is better than Luna, you know. The ladies will know what product I'm talking about, the Luna. Okay, they also, like I said, use our genome plan test kit, young millennials like this kind of thing, ancestry personality traits things like that. Okay, so the young people. Now, of course, okay, the eighth category, right? This is the last category. Okay, this one, right? Let me do a bit of positioning. Okay. This eighth category are people from other MLM. That means they do MLM before one. Okay, either currently still doing or already left. Okay, this group of people, if you ask me, right, put them as your last priority. Okay, the first 7 categories, spend more time with them. Why? Because when they are with other MLM currently active, it's very hard to bring them in sometimes, especially when they have a team or whatever. Sometimes also their ego, they don't want to join you because they may show that they fail, something like that. Okay, or when they stop doing the MLM, they may already feel that, this business not for them because got bad experience. So this 8 category, I feel I put it in because we do have cases where I brought our team, we bring in other MLM people also. So that's why I want to put it in, you see. But like I say, don't spend too much time on this group of people. Okay? So look for those on your Facebook who used to be actively promoting on Facebook. Then suddenly they stop. That means not doing anything. Sometimes it's because either they feel that they don't know how to do the business. Not everybody know how to do the direct sales business one, by the way. Or the company that they join close out already. Many such cases they join those smaller direct sales that they sprout out during the COVID period. Right? Then after that, within less than 3 years, the company closed down already. Or some MLM like Reway, I think some of leaders will know, right? 3 years ago, they had bad news, right? They are fined by HSA and things like that. Because of this bad news, sometimes they will stop doing the business one or they leave the business. So you can look for these people, because good and bad sometimes they already experience bad action, they will not want to listen. But sometimes they know that actually MLM can do or direct sales can do. Just that no choice, their company closed down, Then you offer them an amazing business opportunity like NuSkin, So now we got Prism, right? So easy, so cool, right? Or our case, we have DNA kit, right? Am I right? For those who know, right? We have a DNA kit. Okay. Then of course, those who are currently still active in some MLMs, okay. I do have people approach me from other MLM when they see my post about my DNA testing. I can tell you, anyone in wellness, right? In wellness or beauty or whatever, right? Or in like selling supplements, if they know what we are doing, especially our nature in nurture, right? They will be interested to collaborate with us. So one thing you can do is like use this concept, our DNA kit plus the Prism, right? To share with these people, but don't review, of course, because you see, if you say NuSkin, right? They will say, I hear before NuSkin. They will not want to meet us one. A lot of people outside don't know much about NuSkin one, right? They thought they know, yeah. So you see, right, when you use this approach for them, right, the real agenda is actually That means without them knowing it's NuSkin, right? They see our nature in nature. Wow, so good. Wow, got DNA testing. Then wow, got this device that can measure your nutritional biomarker. Then after that, then after that, they especially when they say they know NuSkin, then they realize, this is NuSkin, but they don't know, especially the business, right? So it's at least they meet us without any so-called stigma, right? Then that's where you can then tell them, you see, you say you know everything about NuSkin, apparently you don't know. Maybe you can. So it may work for some, although they are active, but they are not doing well. Okay, but if you hit a big leader, sometimes you could be wasting your time, because sometimes it's very hard for them to bring the whole team over, right? But if it's like an individual that start this business, and then maybe they're not doing well, or after a while they realize that it's not the kind of income they were promised, then you share with them such an amazing thing, because they already buy into the direct sales thing, they may just join you. We have a few builders is coming by this way one, right? They are from other MLM one. Actively, sometimes even say until they are MLM very good, but they still join us, because of our DNA kit, because of our Prism technology, right? We have cases like that. That's why I have actual case in my organization. That's why I share, That's why I share this 8 category. Why I put 8? Because it's like this category, like I say, when you really run out of people to talk to, then look for this kind of people. Because like I say, sometimes we could be wasting our time. Okay, hope I'm clear about these are the 8 category. Or I think some of my leaders got share with me, how should we approach this person for another MLM or whatever? So this is the 8 category. So to me, don't put too much hope. If they come in, it's a bonus. If they don't come in, it's also normal. Okay, you have that 7 category to talk to. You don't have to look for people in MLM one. Okay, because good and bad, sometimes bad experience, they don't want to come in already. But sometimes it's because they feel can do, just that the company no longer around. Then you offer them another opportunity, and our opportunity is very good, right? In terms of technology and things like that. Okay, so generally, okay, we look for this kind of people in general, okay? People who have dreams, who have goals, and are willing to work hard one. Okay? So such people are more willing to go through hardship. I'm not saying do this business got a lot of hardship. What I'm trying to say that because sometimes people are doing this on the side, right? It means they have a full-time job, they have a family to take care. So sometimes they have to make certain sacrifices, right, to build this business, right? But if you're a hardworking person, if their why is very clear, they have dreams that go right, they are more willing to go through all this. Instead of, okay don't want idea, not easy, Where got easy one? Things that is worth fighting for is never easy. Let me remind everyone, right? Or you want to earn that kind of income that our leaders are earning, it's never easy. But I always say, right, it's not easy, but it's simple. Big difference, It's simple to learn, just that not easy to follow through, right? Okay, and of course, look for people with good character. Good for people who are caring in nature. Why? Not only easier to lead them, okay, and also such people, right, normally have a lot of friends, okay? Normally have a lot of friends and a big network. Okay, so this is in summary lah. I 比较 lobang Joyce testimony already. Okay, so I hope this session, right, actually you all have a better view of how to talk to different kind of people. But like I say, right, generally use product approach first. When you acquire them as a customer, then based on what kind of category they are, right, then you follow the ways that I mentioned earlier, okay, to start a conversation, to ask them look at the business. Okay, generally use product approach first, especially a lot of us has got a very good product testimonial, right? Okay, so I hope everyone benefited from this, and then I'll share the recording tomorrow I convert it to YouTube. Okay, so as usual, right, after the main segment, I always invite some leaders to share some interesting experiences in the business, or interesting events that happen, right? So that everyone of us can learn from their experiences and things like that. So today, right, the first person I'm going to ask to share will be Joel. Joel is there? I thought I saw him. Okay, so Joel will share with us. Some of y'all know